Hello, YouTube. Today, I've got a booster box of Obsidian Flames. Um, yeah, I haven't had a chance to open much of this. From what I understand, you're probably better off buying singles, but I don't know if any of you have ever tried to buy um, like bulk cards for a collection. It is not the easiest thing to do. They not a whole lot of places will list them, and by the just the sheer amount of time it takes to find stuff and add it to the cart, maybe um getting, if you're a collector, getting a base collection going off a box, this isn't that big a deal. um at least it seems like from some of the people that open up far more cards than I do, um there's not really a whole lot of value per box right now for these. And I do believe that, being such a small set, but having a lot of regular EX cards, um, that if any of the EXs, the regular ones, start seeing play, um, the value of those is going to be weird, because the highly collectible, I mean, pretty much it's Charizard or the Pidgey line are kind of what we got to go for now. But if which I really haven't looked that too far into it, if some of the other EX cards, that Charizard EX, which is actually, for this set, that's a regular Charizard EX, is pretty big hit. Strangely enough, but yeah, some of the regular EX cards are probably going to be low volume, because when people open for collection cards, really from EX and up, that scissor is pretty cool. Hello, Stubbers. Um, yeah, it's pretty dense on EX cards. So the pull rate for any specific EX card is not that different than a special illustration rare. So I would figure that people tend to try and collect one of each special illustration rare, sometimes more. And I figure that once you gain a collection of them, you're not going to really be incentivized to open more unless, I mean, unless, you know, for some reason the prices go stupid. But I don't think that's going to happen since, for the most part, uh, we're it's a really easy to pull set. Still amazes me. It says a lot about the Japanese market that generally most of their sets are like this. They don't have like the load of regular EX cards, but the number of illustration rares are usually about the same as this, because English sets are usually a combination of a few sets. These have some Japanese promo only cards, that EX cards that, or from their decks that were exclusive included. So it's got a weird number of EX cards. Yeah, Palafin there. Weird number of EX cards for how many collector cards there are. Which means if there's something that you think just needs one thing, or you see that one thing that's going to come out that's going to make something good, you should probably pick it up early for the low cost Cloth EX. Because the availability of regular EXs is not going to be great. Because, I mean, really, they're not any more likely to get any specific regular EX than any of the more collector cards. Planning on diving into this a little bit more in the near future. Actually crunch some numbers. Figure out, because really, dive in, figure out about how easy it's going to be to get, let's say, reverse sets. Because, I mean, master set, at least from what I understand, only takes about a case and a half to potentially pull. There's definitely not any guarantees with that. I'm sure with 2 cases, you probably get it, which is pretty unusual. And I do find, and I'll have to run the numbers on this, but for a complete reverse hollow set, at least with the Scarlet and Violet base set, I was able to get that out of 4 boxes. One of each rare, some duplicate commons. I mean, there were duplicates, but I was able to get one of each rare. The only card I had to pick up was one of the mouse hold cards, or tandem mouse cards. Just happened to not get one specific version. So, and I would have had that out of 3 boxes. I'm sure I did have it out of 3 boxes. It's just out of 4 boxes I didn't get that one single reverse for a full reverse set. Which is something I'd like to figure out a way to frame up. Figure out a nice display for it, because it is a pretty cool thing to have. In general, I don't think a whole lot of people do that. But I think it'd be really cool. I mean, there might be a reason it might be too big. I know there are card display frames, but we're talking quite a few more cards than you would typically put in a card display frame. So I think I've seen some that hold like 35 or 36. So it'll have to be something completely custom. The one thing I don't like, for sure, is the reverse hollow on dark types. Yeah, the reverse hollow on dark types just doesn't show up very well. Like, even if I wasn't looking through a camera, there's been plenty of times that I've just straight missed them trying to sort stuff. Like, oh, that's a reverse version. Which, you know, I guess unless you're collecting or just want some bling for your deck. Got the Gita. It's pretty cool. Clay doll for the hollow. Yeah, I mean, opening cards is fun and all, but if you're just planning on playing, I'd probably unless you're really hyped to get a Charizard deck out, because I think that's one of the few things. The Palafin and the Rare Gita. I think that's one of the few things a lot of people want to do. Should wait a while. I know the regular EX Charizards have been pretty volatile. And I'm not sure where it's going to go. Because it seems like you're just as likely to get a gold Charizard, or the full art, or the special illustration rare, as the normal EX. And all the Scarlet and Violet sets have seemed to have been close to that way. I mean, it's... You could say that about the illustration rares and the special illustration rares. And the ultra rare gold cards. Because with all the sets, but there's so many regular EXs ham-fisted in here. They've kind of made it that regular EXs are actually just as rare as some of the cards that are supposed to be rare. Which I'm not sure what I think about that, because it certainly makes getting playables a little bit rougher. Got the River Room EX, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's got extra tool slots. So there might be in the future some use for that, but we'll see. And they have been putting a huge amount of effort into the art, though. That would be pretty cool art for full art. I don't know. There's definitely some. I'm gonna look into a little bit more analysis. Try and figure out more of a reasonable expectation for completing bulk or master sets. Because I do know some people that will try and complete just the normal art set and grab only the full arts they really care about. Which I get. I mean, it's cool to have those cards. To have a full set, have a binder and like, hey, this is a full set. And because there's not like a ton of value in those, it's kind of hard to just buy one. Takes a lot of time, different listings, trying to find the common you're missing, when I'd say 99.9% of people will not. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the poppy's pretty cool. I got the energy on there. I know a lot of people opening packs as the token gesture of showing code cards. Yeah, to be perfectly honest, I'm planning on actually using them. Helps out for playtesting stuff if you want to try something weird. Though the game's not all that stable right now. I say it's a token gesture because, let's face it, by the time anybody gets to a video, somebody's already used the code cards. You don't know if the person posting them is actually posting the code cards, or if they have already used every single one. Because even if you think you're the first viewer on a lot of those videos, there's just no way. So I honestly don't know why people even do it. Well, I mean, obviously they're not using it, but they could save them up for a giveaway or something. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's going to say I'm wrong, that they absolutely camp camp out the release dates for certain YouTubers' videos. Get on there, have their phone ready with the camera, scan every QR code, type it up as fast as they can, and that they get tons of code cards that way. But honestly, I don't see it. But yeah, whenever I get some time that to myself, and I'm not out playing at a card shop or something, I'll start putting together some spreadsheets and really figure it out, because the Dragonite EX, it's pretty cool. I don't know. He's kind of fat headed for the regular EX art. But one thing is for certain: you are not opening Obsidian Flames to make money. And if you just want to play the game, I really don't, see why you would open up too many of these. Holy moly. Second Charizard EX. Special illustration rare I pulled. And this one, you can see there. This one, the centering looks a lot better than the first one. I don't know. I always have a hard time judging vertical. It could be a little off center. Looking towards the art could be a little high towards the top. Yeah, I don't know. That man, talking about it not really being worth buying the cards, and then that seriously all comes down to luck. As much as I'd like it for people to actually organize their bulk into play sets and post them, let's scoot them over. Yeah, organize their bulk into play sets and actually sell it. It takes a lot of time commitment. And it's not valuable at 2 cents a card to sort. Oh man, the Pidgeotto art, illustration rare and a Glamora EX. That's cool. This pack feels a little bit weird. Yeah, something feels off about this pack. Poltergeist. Rhyme Reverse, Pupitar, Toxtricity. Yeah. I don't know. I guess once I start organizing this, should get a pretty good idea. The distribution is still, well, I know the distribution's a little bit different. I'll start looking to see how hard it is to get a reverse set and all that stuff. Because I think it is possible that you can make up some of the perceived lack of value in reverse hollow sets. Because I mean, I don't know. Even though, let's say they're 10 cents a piece, you've got the problem of shipping a 10-cent card. So if you walk into a store and they keep reverse hollow bulk, it's going to be like 25 to 50 cents in reality. Because they've got to make up for sorting it and maintaining that stock for something not a whole lot of people are going in there to buy. Yeah. So I mean, if you're looking at if you're looking for any single card, you gotta think you're at least paying 70 cents for them to stick it in a. Holy moly! We've got a trifecta of Charizards in this one. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Wait, let's see. I was wrong. That is not the special illustration rare. That is the full art. So we got 3 Charizards here. And then our special illustration rares would be Gita. And I think Poppy. I'll go back through at the end after I'm done with this pack and check them out. I mean, it's insane. Got 3 Charizards in the same box. Some people open a bunch, get none. All right, let's see here. Yeah. You're a Poppy. And that's the I can't tell the color. I hope that's a full art of the special illustration rare. I haven't looked a whole lot. That's a special illustration rare of Gita, though. Actually, no, that's a full art. Pretty sure the special illustration rares all have a different foil pattern than that. I mean, Pidgeotto. Go ahead, put it in a top loader. Keep them together in my top loader binder. Nah. Palafin. Looks pretty cool. That's not... I mean, if you're not looking for value, if you just want to open the packs, I don't think any box will feel bad. Even though it's not worth a whole lot. I mean, stuff's... I mean, the art for the more modern sets has been really cool. And I believe these are all... Oh, that's a full RDX. Guess full arts deserve a place in the binder too. Sorry about that. I keep forgetting about the microphone sitting directly on the table. I need to get a different mic stand. The EXs are going to go in a normal binder. So I'll go ahead and sleeve those up. I mean, penny sleeves are cheap. It's worth doing. I mean, Charizard EX isn't it? I mean, even the regular one's not cheap. Honestly, it looks... I mean, even the regular one looks pretty cool. This comes off the card. Nice. Well, let me know what you guys think. I mean, this has been a pretty good box. Pretty good box, in my opinion. Yeah, if you would like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really like to do some more in-depth videos. I've got a lot going on, but like any little bit of spare time, I want to put together, really get down to the numbers. I have a kind of a hypothesis I want to test out with some data. Especially this set will be good data for it. That maybe the lack of illustration rares and the lack of special illustration rares and the lack of ultra rares might drive the price of bulk and reverses up slightly and drive the price of some of the regular EXs, especially in the future, if they become playable. So I know most of them are like $2 now, but I think the population's going to stay low. They might not, because you don't have to get your collection of illustration rares and special illustration rares. You're not likely to get a full set of normal EXs, much less get a playset. So, yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Well, let me know what you guys think. Peace.